Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Pag-asa is still keeping a close watch on Super Typhoon Mawar as it maintains strength. Mawar was last spotted some 2,065 kilometers east of southern Luzon. It is packing maximum sustained winds or maximum wind speeds of up to 230 kilometers per hour. Pag-asa expects Mawar to accelerate while it continues moving west-northwest in the next 12 hours. It will be entering the Philippine area of responsibility sometime on Friday evening or Saturday morning and will remain a super typhoon. The rain bands of the super typhoon could bring heavy rains over Cagayan Valley between Sunday and Tuesday next week. Mawar could also trigger monsoon rains over the western portions of Luzon and Visayas from Sunday or Monday. And over 40 government agencies are set to meet this afternoon ahead of Super Typhoon Mawar entering the Philippine area of responsibility. The OCD, or Office of Civil Defense, will be leading the meeting. OCD says it already coordinated with concerned local government units about possible preemptive evacuations. It added that relief packs are also ready to be distributed. The agency will be focusing on monitoring northern Luzon, which is forecast to be the most affected by the super typhoon.
Mas maganda po yung sobra ang paghahanda natin kaysa po yung hindi ho tayo maganda. Wala namang mawala eh. Mas maigi pong mas handa tayo. Huwag natin baliwalain po.
Air and water transportation authorities have begun preparing for the impact of Super Typhoon Mawar as it moves closer to the Philippine area of responsibility. The PPA, or Philippine Ports Authority, has already covered up cargo and took down signages in ports in Palawan and Mindanao as they brace for the typhoon. The PPA adds that if the weather continues to worsen, they could cancel vessel trips. This is in order to ensure that their main priority is the safety of passengers. The cancellation of trips could affect around 40,000 passengers per day.
Sa mga stranded na pasahero, tayo po ay may nakaprepare palagi na hot meal sa ating pong pantalan, and syempre po yung ating charging station na gumagana rin 24/7 sakali man pong magkaroon ng mga suspended trips, no? And meron din po tayong assistance.
Aside from the PPA, the Philippine Coast Guard has also put its search and rescue teams on standby all over the country. The Coast Guard is set to declare a no-sail zone in affected areas once Pag-asa raises tropical cyclone wind signal number 1. Meanwhile, airport authorities have also started sending out warnings of possible flight cancellations due to the super typhoon.
May na-advise na kagad yung mga pasahero na huwag na muna pumunta ng airport. Just in case may magkaroon ng delays or nagkaroon ng flight delays inside the airport, meron naman kaming facilities para mabigyan sila ng assistance during their stay doon sa loob ng airport.
We're gonna pause for a quick break. One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. President Bongbong Marcos has certified as urgent a Senate bill creating the Maharlika Investment Fund. In his letter, Marcos Jr. cited the downgrade of the global growth projection due to inflation as reason for the urgency. The move also allows the upper chamber to approve the measure on third and final reading on the same day. At the interpellation, Senator Win Gatchalian proposed to exclude the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas as a funding source for the MIF. He notes that the BSP has yet to reach its full capitalization.
Now is a good time to build that capital so that when things go sour, we're ready to respond. And the BSP, being our sole monetary authority, is there to help us.
In response, the Maharlika Fund bill's author, Senator Mark Villar, clarified that there will be a limit to this capitalization. He adds that this is subject to review depending on the current economic situation.
We need access to additional funds because our current fiscal situation does not afford us that kind of flexibility. So this is just the balance that we struck.
In other news, the National Privacy Commission is blaming unauthorized GCash transactions on phishing attacks and not hacking. NPC Commissioner John Henry Naga said that the phishing scheme was carried out through online gambling websites. The commission identified these sites as PhilWin and TapWin1.com following investigation. Naga explained that unknown threat actors took advantage of vulnerable GCash users to disclose their credentials. The digital payment app said that it is continuing to improve its security mechanisms, such as facial recognition. And here's some sad news. The queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner, has passed away at the age of 83. In a statement, her publicist said that Turner died peacefully in her home in Switzerland after a long battle with illness. Turner had been suffering ill health in recent years, being diagnosed with intestinal cancer in 2016 and a kidney transplant in 2017. A Grammy Award winner, some of Turner's hit songs include Proud Mary, What's Love Got to Do With It, and We Don't Need Another Hero, to name a few. One News Now will be back at 3 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.